Hello, I'm Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com. Quick tip for you today that you might find helpful. One of my MEFA members asked a good question in today's group coaching call. It was along the lines of, I have to do interview feedback. And it's taken me a long time. How can I get faster at this? Okay, so first of all, part of this is understanding the cultural elements at play. Feedback is a particularly tricky part of speaking because different cultures have very different approaches. Some cultures will be very blunt in the way that they give feedback, especially negative and critical feedback. Whereas in other cultures, such as British English, for example, negative feedback really has to be said in quite a soft, roundabout way, usually in what we call a feedback sandwich. Bit of praise, bit of positive, then the negative, critical feedback, and then a bit more positive layered on top of that. So it's really essential to understand the culture of the people that you are giving feedback to. Also, as with anything, and this is true of writing emails or really anything that you do in English, if you have a framework to follow, that's going to make it much faster and much easier. But what if you're still finding that it takes you ages and ages to get it done because you're being an absolute perfectionist about it? Well, this is where my little tip for today comes in. Get yourself a kitchen timer and work out roughly how long it is taking you to do this task, this job, whatever it is. Whether it is, filling out a form, a report, or writing an email, or really anything that you're doing. Once you know roughly how long it's taking you already, set your timer for a little bit shorter an amount of time and make sure that you get it done in that time. When the timer goes off, you're finished and you're sending it. What you're then going to do is reduce the amount of time again, and you keep on doing this. What this is going to do is it's going to force you to, one, focus and work faster because you've got to get it done inside the time available, but it's also going to stop you from being a perfectionist. It's going to stop you from overthinking things too much because you simply don't have time when the time on the timer is a lot shorter. And the reality is you will find you will do just as good of a job in a short amount of time as you would if you spent ages overthinking everything, being a perfectionist and spending a long time over things. Great example of this, and this is going back years and years now, but one day I got a PayPal payment and I couldn't work out where it came from until I saw the note that went with it. I'd written about this little timer trick in one of my daily emails, doingenglish.com if you're not subscribed. And this particular person had been applying for job interviews or applying for jobs, filling out forms, writing cover letters, sending out CVs, and was spending a long time on each one. So we decided to use the timer technique, give himself 30 minutes to do each one. And he actually got a job from one of the very first ones that he did, even though he'd done the whole thing in like 30 minutes, whereas before he was spending 3-4 hours on each one. But the truth is the one that he did in 30 minutes was not only just as good, but probably it was a lot more fluid because he hadn't spent so long overthinking every tiny detail. Now, this of course isn't going to work in every situation, but in many it does. Get a kitchen timer, give it a try, see how much faster you can get it doing your day-to-day tasks. If you need my help improving your English, the best place to start is doingenglish.com. Sign up for my free daily emails. Every day at about 8 a.m. Island time, a tip from yours truly will hit your inbox. Check it out, take action, improve. This then is me, Julian Northbrook, signing out from another video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.